He is, for want of a better word, one of the last movie stars.
Let me be perfectly blunt. You are not my first choice. You are here at the request of Admiral Kazansky, AKA Iceman.
His enthusiasm for making movies at this level and the theatrical experience at this level is infectious.
Sometimes you work on a film and maybe the person wants you to do well, but not too well. Tom's not worried about that whatsoever. I mean, he really just wants to make the best movie possible, and he realizes that he needs everybody to do their best for that to happen. And he's not, I mean, Tom's told me he's not competitive. I think that's the biggest load of bull maybe that's ever said. I'm like, you might be the most competitive dude I've ever met, but as a teammate and as a companion on a film, there's nobody else you would really want to work with.
Maverick's a little bit, he's a little bit harder on the pilots than what Tom was on us. Tom was far more nurturing. I mean, every day was something different. One day, he would sit there and tell you stories from different movies that he's made and how they came together and characters he's created. And then another day, you're talking about lens choices and how camera movement. And then another day, you're talking about choices as an actor. So you were constantly, Danny always calls it this, like we were in like film school, flight school, and acting school all at the same time every day with Tom.
But that film school had only 7 students and it's only been 1 year running. So
His enthusiasm for making movies it should be readily apparent, but it's also infectious. Everybody on that set knows that they're making a Tom Cruise movie, and everybody's excited to do it. Not the least of which is that guy. He's excited to be there too. And I'm telling you, for somebody at his level to be still this excited to make movies it's a pretty awesome energy to be around.
Tom was always available for not only myself but for all of us. And when you have somebody who's really leading from in front and not behind, when he's getting up there in the jets every day himself, and you have that shared experience with him. I mean, the director, nobody else really knew how tough it was except for Tom. And so he was always there for me. He told me, Miles, you can call me at any time. And that's something that has maintained itself, to this day, and will be moving forward.
I can't tell you the amount of times he was like, come over to my trailer. I want to show you the sequence that we just cut together. And you watch it and you're like, yeah, that's awesome. This is exciting. I love it. I love anybody that's that excited about what they do at that level for this long, loves what they do. And you can tell. It's right there on the screen. Anytime you get to share a screen with that guy is a pretty exceptional experience. There's a reason Tom Cruise has been famous at the top of his game for the better part of 4 decades. And the reason is that he's really good. And it's an exciting endeavor to be in a scene with him. I had a blast going to work. I'm very fortunate to get to do what I do, and I'm really fortunate when I get to do it with somebody like that.